Welcome, YouTube family. Today I want to make homemade bread bowls. I have an idea for it, something new and something different to introduce to my husband. So let's hope this works. And I have new subscribers, so welcome. Thanks for joining us. We just tried new things here, and I have my husband is on the autism spectrum disorder, so sensitivity to foods is a big thing here. So this is what I do. I try to create new things that maybe he'll eat, maybe he won't. But I have fun doing it. So, and originally I created this channel to be a visual cookbook for my children and my grandchildren. So they're learning right with us. So yeah, come join me. Okay, I have 3 cups of warm water. And I'm going to add to it 1.5 tablespoons of yeast. Which probably end up being 2. We'll see here. Okay, adding the 1.5 tablespoon. So yeah, 2 packages of yeast. And I'm going to add 1/2 teaspoon of sugar to that. Now I'm going to mix this up. And then I'm going to let this sit for 5 minutes. I'm just going to cover it with a towel and let it sit for 5 minutes. Just till it gets real foamy. Okay, I'm going to set this aside. Okay, now I'm going to add 1 tablespoon of salt. 2 tablespoons of sugar. And 4 tablespoons of melted butter. And the yeast mixture that has been sitting for 5 minutes, I'm going to add that. I'm going to give that a mix. I'm slowly going to start adding flour to it. I'm going to 1 cup at a time. Just all-purpose flour. Let's give that a mix. I like making bread. And this is a different recipe that I found at where did I find this? Online somewhere. It tastes better from scratch.com. Just we like to try new things here at this house. Okay, that was 1 cup. I just want I want a soft dough, but I don't want, I don't want the dough to be too sticky. It should barely stick to my fingers. which I don't like that. I washed my hands really good. And now this is, and while this is I'm going to add some garlic powder to it. I suppose that was about half a tablespoon, I suppose. Just a hint. Okay, now I'm going to put in my dough hook. Okay, I'm going to start adding flour 1 cup at a time while it's running. Okay, this dough is just perfect ready. It just barely sticks to the fingers, and it pulls everything clean. It almost cleans the edges of the bowl, so it's real good. It's not too sticky. So now I'm going to let this knead for 5 minutes. All right, this has been kneading for 5 minutes. Okay, now I sprayed a bowl. I just sprayed it with olive oil spray. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this in here. This big wad of yummy dough. It's going to make good bread bowls. I'm just going to turn it over a few times here to get the, just to get it good and covered here. Okay. Now I'm going to let it sit here because it's by the warm window here. So let that rise for until it's doubled, which it should be like up to here. See how long it takes. Okay, this bread doubled in size, so now we're just going to punch it. This is the only time where you can punch something. It's the only violence we have in this house. All right, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to put it in equal. Try to do it into 8 equal pieces. Now this is where my OCD becomes a problem. Because when they say equal, you know it's got to be equal, right? There we go. Okay. Alright, that should do. Okay, now what I want to do is I want to get all the air out of it, right? And then just kind of okay, now I'm gonna be putting them on this parchment paper. Okay, so I ended up with 6 on this and 2 on this one. So I'm gonna wrap these just lightly with saran wrap and let these double. I forgot the egg white. I gotta do that. Egg white and a little bit of milk. So now I have to do that first. Okay, now I want to give it a little okay, now I can cover a saran wrap and let them double in size. About 30 minutes. These have doubled in size. Now I'm going to put them in a 400-degree oven for probably, I'll check, 25 30 minutes. Okay, they just got out of the oven. And we will see how they work. I'm gonna let them cool completely before I cut off the top and then dig out the bread inside for the bowls. Okay, we got the top off. Now we're just gonna dig out some breadcrumbs here. They aren't perfect, but you know what? That's okay. I had fun making them. First time I've ever made bread bowls, so you want to leave like a ½ inch. And they should have been taller, but they're going to be perfect for what I'm going to use them for. And if you're going to make, you know, like for soup, they could have been bigger. But this is not going to be for soup. Okay. I think that's good. So thanks for joining me today for making homemade bread bowls. First time. Yep. It was good. It was fun. And I think I'll save, I was thinking about saving the breadcrumbs and roasting them and drying them out. But actually, I think I have a lot of birds outside that would really love them. So, and a squirrel. I have a red squirrel that comes back all the time. So yeah, and sorry if I seemed really out of place today. I don't know. My mind went on vacation, and I did not give it approval. So there you go. So yeah. So we'll see you next time for something different. And remember, stay busy and serve others. Bye for now.